Hi guys, so this is today's nail design, and I apologize if it looks like something I've done recently or in the past because I just love these kind of colors. So that's what it is, and you know, what am I going to do? So they're one-stroke flowers, kind of, and rosebuds, and I've done this a lot in the past, the kind of flowers and rosebud thing, and so hopefully you guys like it, and if it's the same as before, because I look at it, I'm like, I feel like I've done this, but I've used different products this time, so maybe that'll make it a little different for you guys. But the base color that I used is Orchid Express by Sally Hansen Insta Dry, and it's a gorgeous purple, and it has kind of a pink sheen to it, but it's mostly a nice deep purple. And I did 2 coats of that, of course. And then we went into the one stroke, just real simple and basic. So the brushes that I used are this flat brush. Unfortunately, it doesn't say what size it is, just this nail art brush. And then this comes from a kit that I had used, or that Born Pretty had sent me, bornprettystore.com, and I'll have the links for it. I love this brush set. I use it all the time whenever I use my one stroke or anything else. And I'm using the very smallest slanted brush and the very smallest, what they would call a shader or flat brush, okay? You do not have to use both of these. You can use one of them, just one. If you have a shader, you can make your flowers and your leaves with it. Or you can use the flat brush and make your flowers and your leaves. It's no big deal. I just use both. Also, for the colors, I'm using the Bella acrylic paints that I had got just a while back. If you guys recall, I got these at Home Depot, okay? So if you want to look for them, they're Home Depot, and these are the colors that I used here. So I used the pink, which is Raspberry Sorbet. I used bright white for the flowers. And for the leaves, I used Everglade and Lime Green. 2 gorgeous greens. One's a little more lime, obviously, lime green. And then I did some dotting with Moonbeam. Obviously the white dots are the white, but in Moonbeam I used in this area here of the flowers, and it's hard to see. Hopefully you can see it better in the pictures, okay? So that's it. And then my top coat was Sèche Vite, of course, which I love. Use it all the time. And if you're interested, stay tuned. 2 coats of the purple color on my nails. And I'm just going to bring this over. And I already have the white paint and the pink paint on my palette here. You can put it on a piece of paper or a little piece of tile, whatever you like. So I'm going to take my slanted brush, stained from all the use that I've put into it. And I'm going to go ahead and this is where you decide if you want the white on the outside of your flower or the pink on the outside of your flower. So you're just going to choose which color you want on top. Whatever color you want on top, you're going to put towards the tip, okay, towards the slanted edge. For me, I'm going to put white on the tip and pink. And I'm going to mix it a little bit. These colors are super opaque. I am just in love with them. And just make sure it's nice and loaded up. And oh, there we go. And so I'm going to start with my thumb. You can start wherever you like. And I'm just going to do half of the flower here. So I'm going to put it pretty much straight up and down at the beginning, and I'm just going to kind of push out and in and out and in and out and in. If you don't like it, if it's not opaque enough for you, just do it again, okay? You can go right over it. So I'm just going to add a little more paint, and you always want to have lots of paint on your brush. I'm not really pushing on my nail on the down too much, okay? Again, I'm going to go up and in, up and in, up and in. I like that one better. I'm going to continue building the flower that way. So there's that one. I'm going to do another one right here, maybe a little bit higher. And you can choose however you like to make your flowers. I can show you a different way to make a petal on the next nail, but here, one more. I'm just going to add one more little petal in here. Up and down, up and down. And again, if you don't like it, you can start over. But let me show you. I'll do it on a different nail. So again, load up your brush. And some people like to do this kind of a thing. I'm just loading the brush. All you have to do is just, I'm going to bring everything a little bit closer so maybe you can see it better, is keep the brush straight up and down and just touch, touch, touch. And as you move, just move the brush. And I'm not going up and down, I'm just touch, touch, touch. Okay, so that's a different way to do it. And that petal looks a little bit different, but it's still the same kind of similar kind of flower, okay? So if you're not good at the up, down, just do this. Okay, now I'm going to do it again, a little bit higher. Touch, touch, touch. Okay, and they're still just as cute. They just have a little bit of a different look, but, you know, do whatever you like. And then another petal here. Okay, so I'm going to wait for that to dry. And then I'm going to come in and do a little more. Same thing on all the nails. I just changed that one to the same style because otherwise it would look different than the rest. But there they are. Pretty messy. Doesn't look perfect. I'm going to load my brush again, and I'm just going to add a few little rosebuds or flower buds. And I'm just going to make a U, like an upside down U, I didn't like that, so I'm gonna do it again. And I'm gonna load my brush up again. And in between them, you can let them dry a little bit if you like. I just go right for it. And now I'm gonna put my brush again, standing up and down, and I'm gonna make an actual U right there. Okay? And that's it. You can make a fancier rosebud by coming in on the sides and adding a little more to it, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. So there, and then I'm gonna do another one over on this side here. So U, upside down U. There's plenty of paint on here, so I'm gonna do the upside down one, then the regular U. Okay, I'm gonna add some of those here and there to some of the other nails. So I just add them. This one has one, this one has two closer together, this one has one on opposite sides, wherever you like. So now what I do is I got some of that silver paint and I put it right down here. I'm just gonna use my dotting tool. Oh, here we go. And I'm gonna dot some of that silver paint. And you're gonna see it when you put the top coat. It might not show up real well right now. So I'm just gonna put some dots on the inside of the flower there. Okay, and then of course it's gonna dry with a nice little silver color. So you can put that everywhere, anywhere you like. Add a little sparkle, a little more. You can make it a whole, you know, it doesn't have to be dots. You can just fill that whole thing in if you like with the silver. I'm just going to put some dots here and there. Okay, so I'm going to do that with the rest of the design. Little dots here and there, and they're starting to dry. I'm going to go ahead and take my flat brush again. You can just use the same angled one, just wash it off and use the same one. No big deal. I already put the two colors of green here, and pick either one, doesn't matter on this time. I'm going to put the light green here and the darker green on the other tip. If you wanted to switch the colors, you can just switch the brush, of course. So that's not a big deal. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take that, and pretty much straight up and down, I'm going to place it straight, push down, and pull out to the side. Leaves are super easy, you just gotta get the hang of it, and then you can do all different sorts of leaves with this same brush, but for right now, that's all I'm gonna do. And so this time, again, it's pretty much straight up and down. I'm just gonna push and pull out. You see that? Okay. And you just kind of reverse it for the different sides, or you can switch your finger around, however is more comfortable for you. But right now I'm just going to place it here, push out, and pull out a little leaf. You can turn it the other way like this, push out, and pull out a little leaf. They don't have to be perfect. Okay? So I'm just going to add leaves randomly here and there with by the flowers, by the rosebuds, however you like to do. That's done. So now what I'm going to do is bring back that same pointer, the yellow one, but use the other side. It's a very microfine dot. I'm going to dip into the white and add some more little white dots, look kind of like baby's breath, wherever you like to put them. I like to put them in little sets of 3 like that, here and there, and it just fills in that extra space and adds a little something. I'll probably add a little bit more to that first one. They were too fine. Okay, so I'm going to add some little dots here and there and let it completely dry, and we're going to come in with our top coat. Nice and dry, and I'm just going to go ahead and go in with my Seche Vite top coat, which always makes the difference. So I'm just going to apply that, and you can apply, go over the same area more than once with acrylic paint, but you always want to be careful and make sure it's completely dry. So I, did this hand, you guys saw that, and then I went over and did my other hand in the meantime, and now I'm going to actually go in and put the top coat on. So as you can see, it does make all the difference, that little shininess, and it brings out the little sparkle there, and of course you'll see it better in the pictures. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope this helped. And I was doing my left hand, and I figured you guys might want to see how you use your left hand to do the dominant hand. So if you are interested in that, just leave a comment. I'll make it happen for the next time I do one stroke nails, okay? Thanks for watching, guys. Bye now.